These are 10 shocking things Steph Curry hides from everyone that you didn't know about. Steph Curry's an NBA legend and arguably one of the greatest shooters of all time. There's so much more you don't know about him, like his battles with addiction, near-death car crashes, and bizarre pre-game rituals. First, let's talk about the shocking secret behind his rise to becoming a legend. 1. Golden State Warriors almost trading him. Back in 2012, Steph Curry's NBA future was hanging by a thread. While everyone knew he had talent, his ankles were a different story. They kept giving out, leaving the Golden State Warriors worried they might have bet on the wrong player. Curry missed a ton of games, and the idea of trading him started to seem pretty tempting. Enter the Milwaukee Bucks, who saw potential and wanted to make a deal. The Warriors were close to letting him go, but then Coach Mark Jackson stepped in like a hero in a last-second timeout. He told the team, "Trust me, this kid's special." Thanks to Jackson's faith, the trade never happened. Curry got the time to heal and soon showed everyone what they'd almost lost. He became the Warriors' heart and soul, leading them to championships and changing how basketball is played. Just think, if the Warriors had traded Steph, Milwaukee might have been the home of the Splash Brothers. Good thing Golden State didn't let him slip through their fingers. 2. Eye disease and vision transformation. Believe it or not, one of the greatest shooters in NBA history was playing with blurry vision for a large part of his career. Steph Curry has a genetic eye disease called keratoconus. This condition causes the cornea to gradually thin and bulge into a cone shape, leading to distorted and blurry vision. For years, Curry's shooting was still jaw-dropping, but it wasn't until 2019 that he realized just how bad his eyesight had become. During games, he often squinted at the scoreboard, prompting Golden State's GM Bob Myers to ask, "Steph, can you even see out there?" Turns out he couldn't see clearly. Curry started wearing special contact lenses, and the results were immediate. His shooting accuracy shot through the roof, turning him from an elite shooter to a true basketball legend. So next time you're struggling to hit a shot, just remember, Steph was basically sinking threes with one eye closed. Talk about seeing double. 3. Near-death car accident. In 2018, Steph Curry had a close brush with death that didn't happen on the basketball court. He was driving his Porsche Panamera on Highway 24 in Oakland when out of nowhere, a silver Lexus lost control and swerved into his lane. Curry's car was hit and sent spinning across the road. Before he could catch his breath, another car struck him. Miraculously, Curry walked away from the crash without a single scratch. His car totaled. But Steph was just happy to be alive and thankful no one was seriously hurt. The timing was eerie, too, right before a Warriors game. Curry shook it off just like he shakes off defenders and kept going with his trademark resilience. Only Steph could turn a two-car crash into just another day at the office. Dodging defenders? Easy. Dodging cars? Apparently he's got that covered too. 4. Ruining NBA 2K game mechanics. Steph Curry's shooting skills are so unreal that even video games couldn't handle it. In 2015, Curry was lighting up the NBA, sinking shots from ridiculous distances like it was nothing. When NBA 2K developers added him to the game, they quickly ran into a problem. Curry was too accurate. His in-game character was effortlessly making deep threes and half-court shots, just like in real life. Gamers loved it, but it made the game feel broken. Playing as Curry was like having a cheat code. Every shot felt automatic. To fix things, the developers had to tweak the game's shooting mechanics and make adjustments just to keep it fair. But even with all the changes, Curry still felt like a superpower in 2K. When you're so good that video game designers have to rewrite the rules just to keep things fair, you know you're a cheat code come to life. Steph wasn't breaking records, he was breaking controllers and gamer pride. 5. Julius Jones case advocacy. Steph Curry isn't just a legend on the hardwood, he's proven he can make a huge impact off it too. One of the most powerful examples of this was when he stepped up to support Julius Jones, a man facing execution for a crime he maintained he didn't commit. The story deeply touched Curry, and he knew he couldn't just stay silent. He used his platform to bring attention to the case, speaking out on social media, in interviews, and even rallying his Golden State Warriors teammates to meet with Jones's family. Curry's goal was clear: to make sure the world listened. His advocacy helped bring critical awareness to the case. When the day of the scheduled execution arrived, it was called off. While many fought for Jones, Curry's involvement showed the power of using fame for a good cause. Steph's known for dropping dimes, but this time he dropped a lifeline. Turns out his biggest assist wasn't on the court, it was saving a life. 6. Bet with his mom on turnovers. Steph Curry's toughest critic? That would be his mom. Early in his NBA career, Steph had a bad habit of turning the ball over, so his mom Sonia decided to help him break it with a little friendly bet. The deal was simple. Every time Curry had more than 3 turnovers in a game, he owed her $100. At first, it seemed like a fun challenge, but Steph quickly realized just how serious his mom was. The fines started to add up fast, costing him thousands over the season. While the bet didn't completely stop his turnovers, it made him more aware of his mistakes. Even years later, Sonia still calls him out when he gets sloppy with the ball, reminding him of their deal. Forget team fines, Steph had to face the mom tax. Turns out protecting the ball was just as important as protecting his bank account. 7. Championship cigar bet. After the crushing loss in the 2016 NBA Finals, when the Warriors blew a 3-1 lead to the Cavaliers, Steph Curry was devastated. But instead of giving up, he turned his frustration into motivation, and it all centered around one special cigar. Before the series ended, Curry had bought an expensive cigar, planning to celebrate another championship. When the Warriors lost, he refused to smoke it. Instead, he gave the cigar to his best friend, told him to hold on to it until he earned another ring. Fast forward to 2017, and the Warriors came roaring back, winning the NBA championship. As soon as the victory was secured, Curry grabbed that cigar and finally lit it up on live TV, savoring both the smoke and the redemption. Turns out, revenge is best served with a puff of victory. Steph kept that cigar waiting longer than defenders trying to guard him. 8. Designing shoes for girls. In 2018, a young basketball fan named Riley Morrison wrote a heartfelt letter to Steph Curry. She loved playing the game and wanted to wear Curry's signature sneakers, but there was a catch. They weren't made in girls' sizes. When Steph read her letter, he knew he had to step up. He responded personally, promising Riley he'd fix the issue. True to his word, Curry worked with Under Armour to ensure that his shoes would be available for girls too. But Steph didn't stop at just making shoes in more sizes. He invited Riley to help design a special edition pair, showcasing her story and inspiring young female athletes everywhere. The message was clear: every baller deserves a chance to shine. Steph didn't just break ankles on the court, he broke barriers off it. From one little note, he made sure every kid, no matter the size, can lace up and chase their dreams. 9. Breaking the most expensive basketball card record. Steph Curry's impact isn't just felt on the court, he's made waves in the collector's market too. In 2021, a rare Curry rookie card known as the Rookie Logo Man sold for a jaw-dropping $5.9 million, making it the most expensive basketball card ever sold. This one-of-a-kind card featured Curry's rookie year patch and immediately became a must-have for collectors with deep pockets. It's not just about the money though, it's about what the card represents. Curry's rise from an underdog to one of the greatest players ever has made everything connected to him priceless, including a piece of cardboard. Imagine buying a house or a Steph Curry card. Turns out, for one lucky fan, card collecting became a $1 million investment. 10. Costing Under Armour millions. Back in 2016, Steph Curry was at the top of his game, so when Under Armour released his Curry 3 sneakers, they expected them to fly off the shelves. But when fans got their first look, they weren't exactly jumping for joy. Many called the shoes ugly and overpriced. Ouch! What was supposed to be a slam dunk for Under Armour turned into a major airball. Sales were so bad that even Foot Locker's CEO admitted that they were softer than expected. The backlash hit Under Armour hard, wiping out about $600 million in market value. For Curry, it was a tough blow to take, but he handled it the same way he does on the court, by keeping his cool and looking ahead. Time to bounce back, he probably thought, just like when he shakes off defenders with a quick crossover. Even for the greatest shooter in the world, not every shot can be a swish, even in the sneaker game. But if we know anything about Steph, that he doesn't stay down for long. The next pair, now that was bound to be a game changer. And there you have it, the 10 most shocking things you never knew about Steph Curry. Which one blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed discovering these hidden stories, give us a thumbs up, share the video with your friends, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping basketball stories. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest surprises. Keep watching, there's so much more to uncover.